am Zeila. I'm a 4th grade bilingual teacher and I am a DACA recipient. I was 3 years old when I left Mexico. The only memory that I have about Mexico is actually saying goodbye. My father was kidnapped and held for ransom by Los Zetas, the gang in Mexico. He was not a gang member. He owned his own construction company in Mexico, and our family was pretty stable there. I know that was a very scary thing for my mom. Her biggest fear was that the Zetas would get a hold of me and my family. We didn't bring anything with us other than the clothing we were wearing and our baby blankets. My mom first arrived in the United States. She did a handful of different jobs. So she did cabbage picking, grape harvesting, berry picking, a lot of field work. The hardest thing for me growing up was having to mature at such a young age. At school, I would always worry about my mom when she was at work. I'm like, when I come home, is she gonna be there? Is my mom and my whole family gonna be there? Am I gonna be on my own? So knowing all these things really did start taking an emotional toll on me. A child should not have to worry a lot about what ifs. I found out about what DACA was and the DACA program in 2014. I was in high school. I was gonna be a freshman. We learned about it through my grandmother and her church friends, and she's like, hey, there's this opportunity where it kind of gives you a little bit of a guarantee of a better future here. Thanks to Safe Route, my first DACA application process was easy and not nerve-wracking as if I would have done it myself. I wasn't the first in my family to graduate from high school. I was the second one, but I was gonna be the first one going to college. Thanks to my teachers, thanks to Safe Route for giving me the opportunity to reapply and renew my DACA, I had a new chapter in my life of continuing my education and getting a career. If my DACA had gotten denied the first time I applied, I don't think I would be a teacher. I don't think I would be the first one in my family to have graduated college. I strongly believe that I would be working a low minimum wage job, working paycheck to paycheck to make ends meet. I've had to renew my DACA about 4 to 5 years now, and it doesn't get easier every time. I can tell you that for sure. When you don't know what the next 2 years hold for you, you really can't plan your life fully. Even if I have it, it's not guaranteed that I can stay here. So it's always in the back of my mind. I do worry that one day I will get deported. Yes, I do have 2 years, but in those 2 years, is something or someone gonna come for me? Am I gonna be deported? If so, what struggle is that gonna put on my family? What burden, right? What burden is it gonna put on my friends that I have? My co-workers, my employer, for my partner. Yes, it's a burden on me, but now I've unloaded this burden on everyone that encounters me and chooses to be part of my life. I feel it every time. I'm putting burdens on people every time I connect with them. So I wish I didn't have to do that and everyone felt safe around me. In an instant, someone can send you back just saying hey, after this expires, we would like you to go home. This is home. My American dream would be a path to citizenship and not having to worry about my well-being or my legal status. There is many people out there that need your financial help, not just to be here in the US for another 2 years, but to make something meaningful out of their life, that they feel that they are valued here by people like you who are donating and that they're giving back and finding a way to pay it forward. for all the help that you have done.